Okay. Careful with the scissors.
Okay, the mayor is saying, you go ahead, the mayor wants to make a
Mr. Alderman,
statement.
I think it bears repeating
Yeah.
the impact this legislation will have on residents and current homeowners in case other homeowners have concerns. So if you could just go over that one more time.
Lieutenant Bailey.
So you want me to go over
In a
where
few
again one
minutes.
more time?
His question, Mr. Rashid's question about homeowners, current homeowners,
Okay.
and the impact this legislation has on them.
Current homeowners, in short, aren't affected by this legislation in that it won't cost you anything as it is right now. But here's how it does affect you. It will see to it that new development in the areas of your residences don't cause you undue inconvenience in respect to water and runoff and pollution that would cause. If you were to update your house, if you wanted to put a new garage on it and redo something like that, you might be required to bring your house up to compliance. And I can tell you, homes in this size don't really have much governing them. I think the worst case scenario is you'd have to run the downspouts off your garage either into a cistern or into the stormwater system, and that's probably as big of a problem as it gets to.
So, Mr. Alderman, in essence, this is a good thing for our city. This provides
It's
protection
an awesome
for
thing.
homeowners. Okay,
It's a good bunch of rules.
okay. Thank you, sir. Okay, we may not need to call you. You can make sure your wife rides the horses.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to go back up to, well, we've covered the legislation. We're going to start with the police department, because you need to get out on the road, or are you flexible? Okay, Mr. Benjamin, you want to come first?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Deputy.
let me set the stage right quick. Mr. Benjamin, you're the what, deputy director?
Deputy Chief.
Deputy Chief
Robert
of
Benjamin.
Fire.
Yes,
of
sir.
Fire. And we need to get some equipment. It was at our meeting on Tuesday. And the main thing is a Pierce fire truck. I need to let the people know that I met with the fire chief and Deputy Clark, your associate,
Yes, sir.
and okay, I have something to give our colleagues here. And I'll go over it just briefly. Here, Dr. Guy, here. I don't, you want one of these, you don't need it. It's about the Pierce 105 aerial truck. Okay, before Mr. Benjamin speaks, I'm going to read the notes I took. We're considering, and this is coming through Ernest too, we're considering purchasing a fire truck, which I personally, and I can't speak for the other council, I think is a top priority in terms of fires. Basically, these are my notes, and this is for the record. Our aerial ladder truck, a 1998 4-hour ladder truck, is out of service and not complying with the Department of Transportation NFPA, National Fire Protection Association. To repair this truck is over $150,000 plus. A new truck would be $1.5 million. The 1991 Pierce, which you guys will have a copy of, but I got this from Police Fire Chief Wilcox. It's the $65,000. It's on the documents that we talked about a few days ago. According to our fire people, it's a pristine and in good condition. It has only 55,000 miles. It comes from a volunteer department in West Virginia from the Citizens Fire District, and it was listed at $75,000. So we got a $10,000 break. We're getting it for $65,000 We have 13 high rises in the city of East Cleveland, above 11 floors or higher. In other words, from 3 level, they go up to 11 floors or higher. Above the 11 floors or higher, 4 stores or higher will be needed an aerial ladder for rescue. The mutual aid, and listen to this part, in most cases is delayed. Okay? In other words, we're waiting for Cleveland Heights or Euclid to come. By the time they get here, the fire may be breached. Okay? In most cases, it's delayed in responses for elevation up to 3 stories or higher. It also serves as a water tower. This truck does for elevation above 3 stories or higher, as I said. Give you a good example and bring it home. Our council person, Joey Graham's house burned down. And in my conversation with the fire people, they said if the truck, the mutual aid truck, we had a truck there in time, it could have been prevented. That's why this is a major, very important issue. The truck, by the time the truck arrived, the fire had already breached the roof. So it was up because it started on the 2nd floor. We can possibly, and this is an estimate, get 3 years out of this truck. Okay, it's in great condition. That's my point. It was a new engine put in the truck 10 years ago, a brand new engine. All certifications have been approved for good working condition for this particular truck. Finally, this is an emergency. They pay insurance, even while the truck is where it is, they pay insurance. And they want to get that off their hands. This is something we need to get. This is a top priority. Go ahead, Bridget, now you do your thing, okay?
Well, pretty much you've covered everything.
Okay.
But you're right. The unfortunate incident to Councilman Graham is really the one instance that we point to, because had we had our truck, it would have been stationed at Shaw Avenue, and she's just, I think, 2 or 3 blocks over from Shaw. It would have just took a few minutes to get the truck set up and get the tower set up, and we could have knocked that fire down, no problem. You know, by the time we call Cleveland Heights, who's the closest to come down here, by the time they actually respond and then set up their tower, it's approximately 18 to 20 minutes. And that's just entirely too long.
Yes.
That's entirely too long when you're trying to knock the fire down, or even if you're trying to rescue someone. You know, someone can easily expire within minutes at the beginning of the fire. So 18 minutes is too long. So that's why
18 minutes is too long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's why we take top priority after an extensive search, trying to find a truck suitable for our needs in this city. This is the one that we've come up with, and this is really the best one that we've been looking everywhere from New York all the way back across the country. And this is a good deal. This is a great deal, actually, as far as fire trucks go. We're going to actually try to put in for a FEMA grant for a vehicle acquisition up to $2.5 to $3 million for the purchase of a brand new ladder truck. Okay. So hopefully we'll be able to obtain that. And in the meantime, this truck from West Virginia would be a perfect replacement in the meantime for the truck that we have now.
Thank you. Barbara?
Question. Maybe I need to ask the finance director, or somebody should have been here, but I can ask the